Okay, so this will be my rebuttal to Lone Ego, and I hope that this will satisfy questions and concerns. Let's get started.
But you guys just saw that altercation. Someone's gonna go in there and just point out the obvious. It's like the same way Fizzy Pop. This is why I have great beef with Scare Performance and Dan over there. You have to be real. Now Dan's sitting there and Scare Performance. Oh, I'm a Pillars community. Yeah, you know what? You are. You are. You have a lot of major influence. What is your goal? What is
Nothing. I have no goals. Only to just talk about the things that I've witnessed and experienced in life. That's it.
your end game? What are you trying to do? Okay? Because when I brought Freedom in Christ on my channel last year, our end game was just to bring the gospel, but we both didn't know how to do it properly because we were both babes in Christ. Both of us failed. Both of us
So you fail and you're mad at me. Okay.
misrepresented stuff. Not to put anything on her because I can't speak for another person, but her and I were on the same level. We both just immediately agreed with the same stuff. So I'm sitting there, I was like, oh, what's your game?
Nothing. Just talking. That's all I do. I'm just sharing my experiences with the world. That's ultimately it. I have no preconceived, premeditated end game or anything like that. I mean, at one time I thought it'd be kind of cool to have a cult, you know, because all the benefits to cult leadership, you know, girls and stuff. But, you know, I'm over that. I'm over that now, okay? All right, so let's keep going.
What's your game? What's your game? What are you trying to do here?
Nothing. Trying to have a place so that people can come and enjoy the Mandela effect and talk about it in an open environment and feel safe. Ultimately, that's all I've done. I mean, I haven't signed any big contracts with anybody or, made a bunch of money or anything like that. In fact, quite to the contrary. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, well, let's keep going.
In the Mandela Effect community, do you even care that you have a lot of people following you and that you might be misleading them? Or when you're live,
I always told everyone that if I'm not sure about something, I'll tell them. I'm like, hey, I don't know. I'll be the first one to admit that I have no clue. I don't pretend to know everything. If I have a feeling about something, I'll let people know it's a feeling. You know, whatever. I mean, that's all I've ever done. I don't know. And as far as like having a bunch of people follow me, and do I think that's great? Yes, that's awesome. I enjoy it. You should try it sometime. Might need to change the way you do your content, though. Just saying, it's going to be difficult for people to follow. You know, somebody's this angry.
live stream's done, you have this thing called Speakeasy. We talk after and we just talk a lot of crap about other channels. I've been a part of that, Dan. I don't care. Fizzy Pop.
We probably discussed some stuff about other channels for sure. But it was like a two-way street, you know? And also, mainly it was which channels do we want to work with, or which channels do we trust, or do we think that this person is whatever, you know? I'm sure we've had those discussions, but we had discussions about many other topics as well, including the world, Mandela effect, religion. We've had all kinds of discussions, dude. And by the way, Speakeasy, that's actually a show that Hodo and I created. Just so you know.
You want to sit there and come monitor my channel, or Sandy Diva, or who's the other guy? What's that? Jose Martinez. You want to sit there and keep talking mad smack about me? What?
Actually, I don't talk mad smack about you. Other than make a little funny jab every once in a while whenever I see a Google Doodle literally made a Google Doodle about you. I mean, dude, that was you. I'm sorry, but that Google Doodle was, there was an Indian dude and there was a, well, not Indian dude. There was an Indian guy, and there was an eagle, and what looked like a Bible. It was beautiful. I was like, dude, you couldn't ask for anything better. I would have taken that doodle and ran with that. I don't know what you're mad about. So there's that.
All I'm doing is telling the truth. Now, I was out of line when I made fun of what Dan was going through. Zip. I will always eat that. I was out of line when I
think you've been out of line a lot. I mean, it's not just about my mother, which you're really a piece of shit for that, but whatever, dude, that's fine. You know, do what you want to do. I mean, I'm kind of shocked you got 55 thumbs up. I mean, those are some really dark ass people that you're hanging out with, bro. You know, I think about your tirades and stuff. Remember that time you were doing that one where you were like, man, I think I have a sexual addiction. You know, actually, I think you said you had a sexual addiction. You did. You said, yeah, I have a sexual addiction. And you were like, I mean, literally right when you said that, dude, it was crazy because there was a girl that walked by literally half naked. You know, see how this is working, bro, do you? You really don't get it. You don't think, you don't see, you don't put two and two together, how this is working spiritually. You got yourself some demons, my man. You're around some darkness, and it's influencing you, and it's really quite sad. The only reason I'm doing this is because I feel like it's high time. I mean, you won't stop talking about me. The only thing good about your shows is that at least it's getting later in the show before you actually throw my channel and my crew under the bus. It used to be like 15 minutes in, you couldn't wait. Then it became 30, now it's 45. Who knows? We might be able to get a whole hour in before you invoke my name in some negative way. It will be amazing. And then, who knows, maybe you can do a whole show without even mentioning. So really what it comes down to, man, is when you think about somebody all the time, you know, and you just can't get them out of your head, they own you. And bro, I don't want to own you. I don't believe in that. It's not my deal. I'm just like, you know, I wish you'd quit. But you won't. You just keep blabbing on about the same shit. It's crazy. Like you just recycle the same Mandela effects over and over and make a show. Like another Mandela channel I know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like, you know, birds of a feather. Anyway, here you go.
Talked bad about Photo Helix, but here's what I did for you, Fizzy Pop. I sat there and said, you know what? Awakened Saint, bad.
Dude, ow. Dude, what's up with the finger? What's with the finger, dog? Why are you poking eyes? Yo, bro, I don't understand. Don't poke people's eye. That's just wrong. Your big ass fat finger. What the hell's wrong with you?
Person for doing what he did, and I will always stand up for a woman. It doesn't matter, even a child. I will always stand up for that. But you want to come on my channel and talk smack about me, about addictions and stuff like that, but
while you're literally ripped on something, that ain't you, dude. I mean, we all seen it, bro. I mean, I don't mean to, like, you know, state the obvious here, but you were high as shit on something. You have obviously substance abuse problems, some emotional problems, and a lot of other things, and you really just shouldn't be online. It's absolutely horrible to watch. The only reason I'm doing this again is to just, maybe you'll see this and be like, oh shit. Because I mean, I don't know. I haven't said anything, dude. I was just trying to ignore it like it'll go away. But obviously, dude, you know, you got some major problems. And you continue to go back to the well and you know, get inebriated on something. I mean, you say it's cocaine and alcohol, so I'm assuming that's what the drugs of choice are. But either way, man, you need about 12 steps with about one step chaser, my friend. Okay.
But yet sit there and talk about how you're a Christian. This is our Mandela Effect community. This is the community. This is the foundation. Oh, Dan's a pillar. Okay. Is he a cornerstone? I don't know. But we got people who are affiliated with him, like.
Now, cornerstone. You trying to make me out to be a mason or something, bro? Easy now. Easy. Hold on a second. Am I a pillar, cornerstone? That's... Oh, man. Nobody... I never proclaimed any of this. This is all you saying this stuff. That's the funny thing. Do I ever start to broadcast like, hey, party people, welcome to the pillar of the Mandela community. I am the cornerstone of all that is true in the Mandela effect. Do I say that? No, I don't. I don't say that. You just go on and on about crazy shit, dude. I don't understand. Bro, you gotta stop. Just quit it. It's ridiculous. You just fucking horrible, bro. It's terrible to watch, and I'm sorry I have to do this, but let's be honest. After about like 20 videos of my name being thrown in the mud over and over about the same shit, I guess I figured I should probably clear the air. I have tried to pull you aside on multiple occasions, at least 7 times. I've tried to pull you aside and talk to you. Every time you get upset or every time you have a discrepancy, I've always been there. And I've always said, come on, man, let's talk it out. What's up? Privately, bring up, anything. And you just keep talking shit. He just keeps going on. I mean, I don't understand. It's like, okay.
Like Sandy Diva, Fizzy Pop, Nobleness D, and then, Lone Eagle's on the side there. But I'm going to tell you something, 100%. I was wrong between 2016 and 2020 when it came to where this was coming from as a new ager's perspective, but I came clear and I sat there. I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm reading the Bible. The Bible doesn't tell me that I could cast out demons. It doesn't tell me that the Jezebel spirit is a real thing. It doesn't tell me that, but I'm going by what the Bible tells me. Now, the Bible didn't tell me there's a pre-trib tribulation. There was no pre-trib rapture. I read into that, so I was wrong about that. I really don't know about that anymore, so I got to do some more research in that. But I'm willing to sit there and tuck my tail between my legs and sit there and be like, I was wrong. I was totally wrong about that. I'm sorry. Here's the things, because that's what we do as human beings. That's what happens. It's trial and error. Just like how there's a season for us Christians. Just like how we go through trials and tribulations. It's what do you learn while you're being chastised? Are you going to take it like a man or a woman and sit there like, you know what, God, I messed up. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. It was about my agenda, my goals, my blah, 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 blah. Or I've come to realize it's about your goals, your agenda, your plans, this is about you, God. But in the meantime, while I'm glorifying you, I'm going to be fighting my flesh. I'm going to be fighting it so much that I still may sin against you, but I guarantee you every morning and every day, I'm going to give you all the glory. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to give you all.
I gotta tell you, man. I don't think this Christian thing is really taken very well. I kind of, not to say that I want you to go back to New Age or anything like that, but you definitely seem a lot happier hugging trees and stuff. I'm just saying. I mean, you are the angriest Christian I've ever seen in my life. Over people who literally are not doing anything to you. I mean, we're not doing anything. We're just doing our own thing in a corner of the fucking world, and you were just angry, dude. Always angry. Like, is that the way Jesus would act? I don't think so. I know that's a really cliche thing to say. Like, where Jesus? I know. But no, seriously, dude. Like I don't get you. Dude, again, maybe it's the drugs, maybe it's the alcohol. I'm sure that has a part in all this, but bro, just stop. Because when you get all, drinking and drugging, and then you go talking about God, you look like the biggest hypocrite that there ever was. It looks ridiculous. I mean, and I'm saying this because, dude, listen, from the heart, listen, man, I used to care about you a lot. And that's why I pulled you aside to talk to you. And because I felt like, all of us in the Mandela community from time to time get upset or angry or whatever, we might see things differently. So as a pillar of the community, as a cornerstone, I felt that it was it would be right for me to pull you aside, which I've done on multiple occasions. Again, at least 6, 7, 8 times, privately pulled you aside and said, let's talk. And we did for hours. And we had good discussions. And you just go right back to this shit, dude. It's like, what is wrong with you? Well, then you say, okay, fine. Well, you're not acting like your anger and stuff is coming from another place. A very, very dark place. And I'm saying, dude, you're in a spiritual battle and you're losing this battle, bro. And you need to stop. You really do. It's just not very becoming of you or your channel or anything else going forward. It's absolutely disgusting to watch. I'm sorry that I'm doing this, but it needs to be done.
All the glory, all of it. All of it. So I'm sitting here, I'm struggling, and I gotta get in a fight with people just to get my phone back. I gotta sit here and get jacked from my phone on my freaking bike.
Demons.
For the third time. Are you serious? Why? Because a guy named Lone Eagle likes to go out for bike rides at night. And then I gotta sit here. I came to a country on the other side of the continent to be able to.
Well, it's kind of like borders your country. You didn't travel really that far. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's, we're neighbors. Okay, I mean, it's not like you came from Australia or something. Just saying, calm down.
Woman who sat there and we had the same issues, and I'm like, okay, fine, I understand that. I will never put blame on her or myself. This was a mutual thing. We didn't work out. We both did wrong. I would never talk bad about her.
You may not talk bad about her, but you'll choke a bitch. Just saying. Now, you're putting hands on women. You're acting out almost violently. You're being attacked all the time. Yeah, a lot of things happening to you, dude. Like, you literally claim I have a sexual addiction, and a girl walks by half naked. Those are signs, dude. I don't know how else to say this to you. Wake up, dude. Wake the F up. Okay, whatever you're a part of, whatever all that is, something is messing with you on a spiritual level, bro, and you were being jacked with. There is no other way to say it, okay? All right, let's listen.
God, please take care of that woman and her child. Please take care of me. But at the same time, sitting here, I'm like, you know what? I'm not stupid to what's going on. I'm not. I get it. I get it. So people be like, oh, alone, you're just this and that. I'm like, what? What am I like? What? I don't know what it takes for people to sit there and see that this is an actual battle. If you don't believe in the Bible or Jesus Christ or God, and you're an atheist and you're part of Mandela.
Absolutely agree. But you got so much ego, you don't even realize that you're the one being attacked. That's what's crazy. Is like you literally think that all this shit that you feel and are experiencing is coming from your spirit. I don't think so, man. I actually have more hope for you than that. I actually think that you're just being jacked with. And I would say to all those out there to pray for you. Even though I think that you're a despicable person right now, it doesn't mean that you can't change and be a better person. And I hope to God that does happen. But I honestly don't know how else to do this, I mean, I've tried talking to you, man. I have tried, being quiet about it, hoping it would work itself out, hoping, you'd see the error of your ways. But every time you go live, every single time, You talk the same bullshit every time. And it's always like, Dan believes, all roads lead to Jesus. I love that one. That's funny. The only thing I said to you was that, isn't it funny that the Muslims believe that Jesus is going to come back? So the Christians, our Messiah, they believe that Jesus is coming back in the end times. But they don't really worship Jesus. They worship Muhammad. But at the same time, they believe in Jesus' importance. It's so great. And I said, wouldn't that be cool if we could somehow build a, like extend an olive branch to people, and so that we're not, we're not like fighting against each other because of religious differences and things. I said, wouldn't that be a beautiful thing to like come to some sort of, understanding between the two religions, and that way, we're not bombing each other or blowing each other up and that kind of thing. That's all I said. And all roads lead to Jesus. Dan said it. They all lead there. Anything you do, you go worship a brick. It leads to Jesus. No, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You just continue to spout out the same bullshit every fucking time. You just won't stop. You're like, I don't know, man. It's like, bro, you gotta quit. It's over. Just stop. The anger, the jealousy, the ego, the demonic shit that you got around you. Holy shit. Okay. Pray for this guy. Everyone listen to me. Pray for Lone. Holy shit. He needs it.
Effect community, because that seems to be the only audience I attract. You may be from Brian Staveley's channel or EYA/Cat's channel. Whatever, man. But mainly just from a world point of view where it's like, no. Things are just natural. They're just happening naturally. No, they're not. They're not happening naturally in a sense where this would be organic. It's just like how, you would see like, plants growing in a certain area because they're being fed a certain amount of water and a certain amount of light and breeze. That's organic. That's organic. What's happening with human beings is not organic in a sense. We're like, no, this is how we're meant to be. This is how humanity is bred to design. This is the survival of the fittest, faith over fear. We connect all that together. No, this is designed with Satan being in charge of what? Of the world we're living in. Guaranteed.
So this is the second part to this video. I never finished editing the original. I stopped right there because I think I just wanted to get a lot of things I wanted to say off my chest. A lot of things that I've been taking in for months. But then I started thinking about, as I was editing the video, what I was saying, and I started really coming to the realization that if this man is really struggling the way I think he is, because he doesn't seem like the guy I knew at all, and I feel like he's in a dark place. And I started thinking about it, and I said, if I truly believe that this guy is, and what I said was like fighting demons, which I do 100% believe that, then why should I just mock him and to leave him to suffer? And I started thinking, I said, well, what would Jesus do? And Jesus would offer a helping hand. So instead of making a video dedicated to hate, I decided to change it. I wanted to reverse it and choose love instead. And say, you know what, maybe that's what he needs. Because in the video, he mentioned a lot of things, and you can see him struggling. And I think a fresh start would be definitely something in order. And so I feel like we should try to help. And so instead of being all negative and everything like that, I want to try to raise some money for him so that he can get the hell out of the valley. Maybe he can go work at a state park and be around nature and somewhere that he can actually feel free, and he can be away from all the influences of that city and things like that. And maybe that would help him. But I can't sit idly by and just watch the man suffer without trying to help. I can't do it. So I think that's the best thing to do, is to try to help. And I just want everybody out there to know that I set up a fundraiser. I will post the link in the description. It's not that much. It's just, enough to maybe get him out of there, give him some hope, maybe get a new bike, whatever it takes, to get him out of there. Maybe give him a little fresh start, just put some money in his pocket so he can get on a bus, whatever. But if you could just get somewhere else, get away from there, I think that would be really great. And so that's my plan. And I hope that you all can find it in your heart to help me as well. I just want to end this video on a good note, and I just want to tell Lone that, dude, we're praying for you. Hang in there, and look forward to seeing you in a better place. All right. Anyway, that's all for now. Take care, guys. Good night.